I'm Sarah Burke, the Assistant Director of the Anniston Museums and Gardens. Birding or bird watching is a great activity for individuals, families, and small groups to engage and learn about the outdoors. You could do it with the naked eye or binoculars. You can even learn to identify birds by sound. The study of birds is called ornithology. Truly, ornithology is the origin story for the Anniston Museum of Natural History. Mr. Werner, the taxidermist, designer, and fabricator of the Birds of America exhibit cases, was a naturalist and ornithologist. He saw the beauty birds brought to the world and their purpose, and wanted to conserve their wild populations, while still giving the public the ability to come and study the birds without having to disturb their natural habitat. Because of Mr. Werner's efforts, the museum's collection has over 500 birds and bird eggs preserved from North and South America. The Anniston Museums and Gardens provide permanent residency for 6 birds of prey. We have the eastern screech owl, the great horned owl, the barred owl, the barn owl, the red-tailed hawk, and the red-shouldered hawk, all of which have been deemed non-releasable by certified rehabilitators. But we also have just such an array of plants throughout our grounds that we create a happy habitat for wild birds. I encourage you to come and walk the gardens, our nature trail, and even the bird of prey trail. You'll find chickadees, cardinals, warblers, and maybe even an owl or two. I challenge you to learn to identify birds by sight and sound. As children, we're taught owls say hoo, 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 but not all owls say that. For example, the eastern screech owl makes kind of a spooky sound. It's a trill. Whereas the barred owl is going to say, who cooks for you? Who cooks for you all? He's always hungry. Mockingbirds have the innate ability to copy all types of sounds. They mimic other birds like hawks and even car alarms. Now, a neat trick I learned is how to identify a mockingbird versus a brown thrasher. A mockingbird will repeat a sound as often as it wants to, but a brown thrasher only repeats it twice and then picks a new sound. So dress warm and explore your world and the birds here at the Anniston Museums and Gardens. Visit the Birds of America exhibit hall in the Anniston Museum of Natural History and be sure to walk the trails and the gardens, look to the trees, and learn to identify the beautiful birds that share the earth with us.